Let's see if we can get something crazy. We're going for every judge, of course. We have so he's supercharged, huh? But what's he looking like? Well, that's not so crazy, is it? It's alright. But, mm, that's usually a good one, ain't it? Let's see. What's that? Oh, not the worst. It could be worse. Calvary, let's just remember it. Another diamond in that second spot. Let's see. Juan Soto, not bad. What's he going for now? He went down though, didn't he? Oh, not down too much, huh? Hey, that's a hit. Yeah, sell his ass right now. Oh yeah. Back opening already a success. Too bad I didn't pull it in here, but it's pulling it. Let's see if we can get something crazy out here too. Man, when was the last time I got back to back diamonds? I love that. I love the gold for 2400 too. I just want to sell now. That's what it is. Double gold. I should look to see if they're going for more, but if they were, it would be a sell now available. That's a good fucking pull, man. Manny Machado. I was about to say that's gonna go decent. That's a diamond, basically. Excuse me. we just gonna catch one. Not a bad goal. Good ass pack opening so far, man. I'll get through these show packs. Silver. That doesn't count. I don't think you'll ever get a diamond equipment and a diamond player item. I don't think so. Bronze. Gold. I pull this guy all the fucking time. God damn, Cade Smith. Go away. I pulled that guy 12 times, man. You know what? I should have reset. It's too late now. Okay.
less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you.
Shout out to the viewer in the room. Just finishing up this pack opening, and I'm gonna go into an event, get some practice, cause I just pulled Juan Soto. I already had him, but 75,000 stubs, great pull. Oh man, I've been having the craziest pack luck. Already pulled Shohei, pulled Juan Soto twice, pulled Aaron Judge twice. I've pulled Chase cards, what Jordan. I pulled what's the switch hitter's name? Caminardia. Did I mention I pulled Shohei? Pulled Bryce Harper. All right, that's the last one. I might actually be in and out. Might get dressed, go do some deliveries. Um, what's going on with that one soda? Let me see. That shit did not sell. Mm, he outbid that. Sell this card right now. 70,000 stubs take home. I love it. My God, the bots, man, it's so irritating. You can't tell me it's not bots when I'm doing it on the app, which is like quickest response time. And as soon as I place an order down, I'm outbid by one. How'd you know what I was going to bid? Oh my God, I got out of bed again. Oh shit, that was close. God damn. Accidentally put in a buy order for the amount I'm trying to sell it for. Ain't that a bitch? Oh my God, I did it again. What the hell? Uh, See, I tried to take my bid away. It already had the bots match me and beat me. As soon as I put my order down. Fuck out of here, man. So I didn't mean to do that. Hey, you sold him. 177. Mm. People have been like really gassing this card. Like he still has contact and power, all 80 across. If he's playing up on the right side, then that's great. Awesome card. He got to be playing up 10, but 196. I need 700,000 stubs. I've completed the whole NL and I still need 700,000 stubs. And he petty didn't go up already, did he? 'Cause I gotta buy some more. Okay. It's the beginning of the fucking game cycle. Willie Castro. All right, good, man. Let's see what's going on with some events.
and use it. And some people feel like that changes because, like, if you're like a J Mills, like we're saying, and you're on GOAT, obviously vision comes into play, more content comes more into play, different things like swings and stuff come into play. So we're getting nitpicky there. But people act like that's universal. That usability is universal when it's preferential. It's, to me, I can't use it because of how I play the game. And people solely judge stuff off that. And as someone who has been like I've been critiquing cards for now 6 years in Diamond Dynasty. I see that thrown around, I'm like stunned. I'm like, what? This card isn't usable. Like this card is like all 90s, like above 80 on the attributes. Like Lou Gehrig is plenty usable. Like I could go out there, throw him on my team, my Hall of Fame, even Legend, and probably do fine with them. The problem is, it doesn't have attributes that make me want to do that.
I had someone try to pitch me because I am struggling at second base, so they keep throwing their at me. Let them. Edwards there. How about no? He's got 16 power or whatever the hell it is. No way. He's not usable. My YouTube community is great and loving, and they're trying to help a brother out. They know I am struggling at second base, so they keep throwing their opinions at me. Let them. It's good for the algorithm. You should try Color Storm Xavier Edwards there. How about no? He's got 16 power or whatever the hell it is. No way. He's not usable. He isn't. It's come on, guys.
Same people that
He's usable. Every player that you have doesn't have to be a home run hitter.
They complain that the card isn't usable. Again, listen, it's with all of respect. Okay, dude, you're playing a 400 rating, and that's okay.
That's okay.
Because I used to suck balls in this game too.
It's a hard game.
I'm not
It's a hard
okay.
game. We all used
It's
to suck
hard.
at some
It's
point.
this game is without a doubt the hardest sports game to play in terms of the card collecting modes because it is 100% based on your input. I can put a orangutan blindfolded in this chair and have him play a game of Madden Ultimate Team, and he can probably throw at least 2 touchdowns. You can't do that in this game. But a lot of it also comes down to your PCIs are the size of the bat of the entire strike zone, depending on what difficulty you're playing on. So it really doesn't matter if your card has 50 or 125 contact. You're probably gonna, if you're swinging on time, you're probably gonna do some damage.
Yeah. I also
But
think
not every card is catered to that.
we sometimes just, not we, but like people and Twitter, I think that's really the target demographic we're going after here. Twitter. They confuse like the name of a guy they like with usability. You know how many times I run into like this player of the month, O'Neal Cruz, in
All right,
Rain?
why y'all acting so
And
stupid?
I'm like, this is like one of the
Six.
worst built cards I've ever seen. This card
You get on my nerves.
smells.
You don't have to be in
Every
here, Willow.
pitcher that gets thrown
You
is
can go
lefty.
upstairs.
Why are you using this 6'7" dude with 60 contact? And you're like, he's fast, O'Neal Cruz. And then that same guy is like upset that like Bernie Williams has like 80 contact for righties. So it's like,
But there's also there's the disconnect too, because not only they're like, oh, O'Neal Cruz fast, O'Neal Cruz hit ball hard. Defense matters a lot this year, and he being literally the worst defensive center fielder in the entire video game. He's got no reaction. He's got bad fielding. His arm just worked good. So there's a fundamental misunderstanding.
99 arm go boom.
There's a fundamental misunderstanding, and that will always happen, right? Because not everybody's as tapped
Yo,
in as we are, obviously. And I'm not expecting everyone to be. They have lives, they have families, they have work, they have, everybody's in different situations of not liking this game like I do. Yeah. Quick sidebar. Someone told me I released the video either Thursday or Friday and a guy commented, stupid day job, and stop doing this video and talking about what we're talking about right now. So much stuff. Need to work. I don't make a lot of money from YouTube. Who do you think I have salary, dude? Yeah, that was another one. Whatever, that was a tangent. But listen, there's always going to be a fundamental misunderstanding across the board, and that's fine. We can only help educate. That should always be the goal. We should just provide realistic feedback and explanations of things. I feel like there are going to be lots of people who listen to this who take everything we say and go away to them. Yeah, and I guess that they're prerogative. We are not quite literally saying you suck. We are not quite literally saying you should not have an educated opinion if you're in the 400s or 5 or whatever. We are trying to raise the floor from here to here. We can still keep the good cards up here. I just want the gap 50% less. I think that makes the game a lot more enjoyable. It makes every grind or every pack seem a little more worthwhile. And I think it also creates a better stub economy, but clearly they're trying to suppress that. So, I don't know where we go from here. I don't know how we do this. I just know this drop was so bad that the community was almost universally on the same side. Almost. Not 100%.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah,
he got on the game and looked at it. He got on the game, looked at the stuff, and he's like, Julian, I'm not going to listen to this. And made a video just immediately, which led to this also. So
I think I think that there is a way to provide like genuinely good constructive feedback, and I will say I think like overall, I think there's genuinely two pieces of like MLB The Show community Twitter. There's the people that like are very vocal in like a hater sense, where like no matter like you could drop, I promise you, any currency, any clothes on my body, if Ramon Russell gets on and just on the side it says 99 something. Somebody's in that Twitter comment bitching. There's gonna be who finds a way. Steroids. So like, you're never gonna make everybody happy. But there is a way I think to make the game function better and make these drops be more. I do also think that podcasts we need to we're never gonna get those like 3 days of like 20, 21 in terms of like how they pumped out content back then. Because they don't want it to work that way. Like they feel that way. They're not really, sometimes it feels like they're not really that. But again,
First pitch coming your way next.
97 Trey Turner and 94 Edward Cabrera.
About to get started here. And our pitcher tonight, Nathan Eovaldi. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
In the air, left field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Workman on at first, nobody out. Runner on the go.
You got to
throw safe. Piazza too late with that one. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again.
Runner goes again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And one out now. And now the right fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses inside. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Denver. And on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
Center field. Carroll settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Dozier. Inside. And that is ball 1. That's in there. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. Out.
Well,
number 2.
Why don't you go lay on the bed?
Now the left fielder,
On the bed.
James Wood. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Into center.
Man.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off in the dirt.
No strike.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. That one ripped. Carroll hustling after it. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Tosses to first. Piazza out in the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one outside. 1-0. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And fouled off. This to third. Clemens zips it to first and quickly one away in the second. James Wood the next to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him swinging. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. A little out front there as he swings through it. Alonso, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. 2 down, nobody on. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. And it's even up. And a swing and a miss. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the second. This is Corbin Carroll. New pitcher on now, Danny Coulombe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. That's in for a strike. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
1 strike.
He throws, save. That's a stolen base. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Carroll leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that one gets past the catcher. Carroll up to third on the wild pitch.
Man.
Heads up base running
All
right
the
there.
fucking time. The game's on the fucking.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's to third. Toss to Alonso. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Here's the third baseman, Cody Clemens. On the ground to first, and foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Out to short, Workman. Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Digging in, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with...
Is something that we talked about at the top of the hour, where you're putting a bunch of money into a car that realistically is going to be on
good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
On the ground. Whips it across. One up, one down. So up next, Mike Piazza.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab. Here comes the throw, and that is the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Still, it's dependent on and it's more sweaty. Point is, I think part of the reason why stubs are kind of tough to come by for us regular folk, because we're not making as many stubs by playing the modes that we just prefer to. It has to be an explicit, let me sit down and grind stubs and do this thing, and maybe not play the game the exact same way I normally would for the fun of it. There's a comment I saw from a lot of people. They're like, bro, you can just get the amount of stubs by playing a couple hours of Diamond Quest. I don't want to only sit and play Diamond Quest.
As much as I love Diamond Quest, I love it.
Great mode. But, you know, when I play the game and I'm playing all the time, you know, I want to play ranked. I want to play, like, with the cards of my team in a somewhat competitive manner. I get why people like that, but it's not for me. So, like, the game basically consolidates you to, like, you have to explicitly grind for stubs to get these things done, or you're falling out. And I don't want to do that. So
and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Santo Domingo taking on Cali. First pitch coming at you right after the break. I'm doing that very selectively. So
It's why I don't love it.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, the lefty, Tarek Skubal.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
That's the only thing that keeps them valuable. And it's like a paradox because they're high-skilled things to do, but they aren't made for the high-skilled players. Thus, they don't remain valuable. The good players.
And that's outside. And this one is off and running. Swing and a miss.
Hell, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Check swing, and he held up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Josh Naylor. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. Two down after the strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Dustin May.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Gage Workman. This to center field. Clark flying after this one. One away.
That's a good fucking swing, man.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Big Red picks up the K. And now Jason Dominguez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Rhys Hoskins. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dennis Santana. In there at the knees. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Garcia. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Alonso, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Wilmer Flores. Flores measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. May back to work. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. And now James Wood. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Fair ball. Here's the throw. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pete Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Wood over at second, 1 down. Ersig checks the runner, and he's back safely. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Check swing, appeal to first. He went around.
That was
tough call, but that ends the inning. And we're back at the plate. Jordan Westburg. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Back to the mound. He's got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
You know, it's a mainstay series, so we see it more regularly. It's a front though, yeah. Say you about that action, we know that's a front though, yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro, yeah. If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking these motivation.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Clark going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I guess I wouldn't have hit a
And
birthday.
here's the catcher,
Somebody
Mike
knows
Piazza.
somewhere in the gap or something.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that one is inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up.
Got him swinging for the strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Danny Coulombe on the pitch out of the pen here. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Still only one out here in the inning. Not close with that
Shut
one.
the fuck
2-2.
up, man.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He swings and fouls one off. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. And here in extra innings. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gage Workman. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here is Junior. Caminero.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the ground, out to short. Save! To the plate, and he's out. So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Upstairs. And that's ball 1. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Santana is just 1 strike away. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, but no advance from the runners. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's
Game
bad.
time, baby.
Gone.
Game time, baby.
Ball game.
Hey,
A towering
you
shot
bought
to
the shit
center,
lately.
and they walk
Yeah.
it off.
I'll let you know.
A 3-2 final score in this.
Yo. Excuse me. Let's try Fernando. Oh wait, what team are we bringing out? Can we sneak another Mets player down here? Sneak one in down here somewhere. Yikes. I didn't do that because we ain't got it right now. Let's see, let's get this. Alright. Get it started. That was much better, don't it? Hey, great defense, huh? Wait a minute, he plays left field and catcher. That's funny. That's funny. What's his speed? What, oh yeah, you want to know how to. That's what I need to do first before I went into range. Are you? I messed it up. Oh my God. No, wait. No, I got caught trying to steal. I got him on base. What? I got that dude on base once. Here we go with this shit, man.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill in this one, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? This is Corbin Carroll. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. Langford measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a pitch. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mike Piazza. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Dominguez makes the catch, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Will Warren.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Gage Workman swings through it for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Sends it to Flores. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Junior Caminero swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. In the dirt, Raleigh gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He crushes that one to center field. And they add on. It's 2-0. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
In the air to left center. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ryan Dozier now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hit in the air, right field. And makes the grab. 2 down. Chase Mydroff now at the plate.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
This to third.
I forget the reason.
Slings to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Wilmer Flores. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
They don't do that shit just because, like, oh, let's just put this nigga out here to pitch.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
You got 10 of these niggas.
Wood makes his way towards it. Can't get there. It gets down. And a good start to the inning. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Now a chance for Corbin Carroll. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Now, Isaac Paredes. New arm out of the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a good eye there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And down on strikes. Now one away. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, Flores. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball. And ball one.
2 strikes.
That smash towards center. Reaching down, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Ersing back to work. That one in triple digits. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Boy.
So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Gage Workman. Grounded out his first time up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. In the dirt, 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
On the ground, and this should do it. Ball game.
He's out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.